And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome here to Kentucky Speedway for race number 8 of the NNSCRA Last of Us Lite series. Getting close to what's going to be our, I guess you could call it chase, even though we don't really have a chase in this season, but we're coming down close to the final 10 races of the season, where at the end of the 10 races, the highest in points becomes the champion. And we are getting ready here today for an exciting event nonetheless. This is a very well-known racetrack. The only thing about this racetrack, though, that I find rather interesting is no matter what series I seem to bring here, it always seems like the outside line is the line that moves. It's not the inside line. You can very rarely get a run to the inside if you're battling for the lead. If you're going to make a move, you got to go up into the middle or upper groove in order to take away the lead. So we're going to have to see if that's going to be the case here today as we get ready here for 41 laps of racing. Austin Weiner on the pole, next to last in points, and if a guy ever needed a good run, it would be this 36 team. They have been struggling so much this season, and he'd love to be able to go coast to coast pole to win. He'll start alongside a fellow Toyota Camry, Alex Tanker, in the 83. Tanker comes into this race 6th in the standings. Then you got another Toyota. Did I say 6th? I meant 16th. My apologies. Then you got another Toyota in 3rd. That's Jason Trost, another driver that's having a struggling season. Both the Bill Davis cars having some trouble here this season. 36th in points is where Jason comes into this race. And alongside of him is going to be Zachary Chambers in the 48. Now, Zachary was actually up inside the top 10 for a while this season, but he has recently hit some hard luck and now has fallen to 12th in the points. So he'll try and work his way back up into the top 10. And then lining up in 5th place, one of the most consistent drivers at the start of the season now finds himself outside the top 10 in points, and that's the 11 of Amadou Diallo. So let's get ready, get these cars rolling off. You got Nick Pericles rolling off from 6th. He's our winner from Richmond. Then you got Harrison Ponder, who dominated the race last time out at South Boston, but was not able to hold off a charging Matt Ulsner and lost the win. So we'll see who's going to take the checkered flag here today at Kentucky, as the pace cars go lead them around. And you're taking a look here at the top of your screen at your starting lineup. Points come into this race. Morgan Grempler took away the points lead from teammate Nick Barney last week at South Boston, so he leads his team by 18 points. Barney is 2nd in the standings. Harrison Ponder, despite losing out on the win last week at South Boston, he's now up to 3rd in points. Tony Blazer is 4th, and Kyle Thomas is 5th. Skylar Johnson is 6th. Nick Pericles 7th. Ty Dent in 8th. 9th place is going to be Zeke Marley, and Lyndon Wright completes the top 10 in points. And guess who's 11th in points? The 20 car of James Tyler. He has come from out of nowhere. He's up here in the top 15 in points. Zachary Chambers 12th. Samuel Light 13th. Carter Fargo's now moved his way up to 14th in points. And Amadou Diallo is 15th. So who will move in? Who will fall out of the top 10 in points? Leaving Kentucky today, we're about to find out. After 41 laps of racing, 2 Toyotas bring us down. Green flag is out. We're underway at Kentucky. And Amadou Diallo going to make it an inside 3 wide situation for the 2nd position. Let's see if he can make the move work. It looked like he actually did get it to work. So maybe earlier on fresh tires. And oh, there's trouble in the back. Crystal Reed has been turned around. Somebody else went with her. I don't know who it was. But let's go back to caution. Here comes Harrison Ponder for the lead to lead under caution. And the inside line is actually working. And Ponder will lead under our first yellow of the day. And now Jason Trost just got turned. Oh, he's going to come right back up into traffic. Tony Blazer gets tagged. Ty Dent and Zeke Marley. That's 3 drivers inside the top 10 in points. Samuel Light has got damaged. That's another driver in the top 10 in points. Oh, and here's drivers on pit road. Zach Rogers, Jake Baskinger, Crystal Reed, Marion Shalrit. I believe Luis Hernandez may have been the car that went around with Crystal Reed. I'm not certain. The points leader, Morgan Grempler's been involved, though. Joey Van Hoot, our winner from Dega, is involved. Sky Commons, another poor showing here tonight, dead last in points, is involved. And is that the pole sitter, Austin Weiner, coming to pit road? Yes, it is. Stuart Gratton is also on pit road in the 6th. He's retired. Our winner from the Battle of the Beach at Daytona, I believe. Yeah. And there you see Nick Barney in the 16. He's coming into pit road. He's up inside the top 5 here. And so this means we could have another change for the points lead, as Harrison Ponder and Amadou Diallo decide to stay out. So they will stay out. Caution flag is out. Hasn't taken long for trouble to hit early in this race, that's for certain. Let's jump back, take a look at the replay, what happened. It all started with the 24 of Crystal Reed just coming out of turn 2. We're going to have to watch this carefully, see if we can pinpoint where the trouble is, because there was like 3 or 4 different spots right here where the trouble could seem to break out. And, okay, right there. 41 of Jake Baskinger hooks the 31 of Jacob Cornigo. And Crystal Reed looked like she got forced down into the inside wall or something. Comes right up. Benjamin Miles in the 00 gets a piece of it. Marion Schallert you see involved. And then, Kyle Thomas in the 5 got collected. Austin Mongold goes up. He's going to, he scrapes the wall. I thought he was going to slap it, but he saves it. There's last week's winner, or last time's out winner, Mess Ulsner getting through there. Richard Johnson's back behind this. He gets through. Carter Fargo is there. Lisa Gonzalez and Stuart Gratton. And there's Sky Commons. So for the most part, I think out of all that, Marion Schallert and Crystal Reed received the most damage out of this incident. But then, something else happens further up here involving Hernandez, Grempler, Joey Van Hoot, and Jake Baskinger. Let's see if we can find out what happens to them. Oh, wow. It starts all the way up there with Baskinger. I wonder if this was a byproduct of when he turned to 31. He tries coming back up. Lyndon Wright's already there. Hooks him up into Zeke Marley. Chris Louvier gets a piece of that. Tony Blazer gets a piece of that. So all 3 of the Ganassi cars involved. And then he's going to just slide it around and come right back up in front of Luis Hernandez. How did Samuel Lite avoid that? I'm not certain. There's Van Hoot getting collected. There's Morgan Grempler, the points leader, who more than likely won't be the points leader after today. He gets through it. We're going to take a quick onboard here with Samuel Lite, see how he got through this incident, then we'll take a look at the incident up in turn 1. Watch him work his way through this one. This is amazing. Whoa. He almost was collected in that one. That was a close call. We had another incident coming out of 4, though, too. Let's take a look at that. This incident out of 4 apparently involves Benjamin Miles. You see the car is already smoking, badly damaged, and he's just going to get a punt here from Rohit Vidarvu in the 25, and his car going to get looped around. And I don't know if he gets hit by anybody or not. I don't think so. No, he just spins it around. But that's a tough break there for Benjamin Miles. He was just trying to get to pit road and just gets run over by the National Guard GMAC Chevrolet. But then we got to jump up here, and I'm trying to remember who it starts with. And I'm not pulling it in, so maybe I just got to use this camera to move up here. Oh, I think it was with the 22 of Jason Trost, actually, now that I think of it. What happens to him? He gets turned, flat out turned by Zach Rogers. Now, these guys had already crossed the stripe. Yellow flag was out. They were supposed to slow down and pace. And Jason just going to get turned down here, straight towards the pit wall. Oh, man, right where the flag official to let the drivers know if pit road is open or closed so they can merge. Car gets airborne. And then there's Tony Blazer. That's 4th in points. Here comes Zeke Marley. That's 9th in points. And there you see the 19 of Ty Den get involved. That's 8th in points. Kyle Collins and James Shelley do a great job of getting through. Lyndon Wright able to get through. Here comes Aaron Henderson, Mark Versky, and Samuel Lite. Samuel runs... Oh, he runs into the back of his own teammate. I was wondering when the damage on the front of the 12s was going to happen. There go teammates Matt Ulsner and Corey Williams getting through. Biggie Spencer gets through, but... Man, a lot of drivers involved in this one. In incidents ranging all the way over from turn 2 to turn number 1 under caution. And this has been a huge pile-up on the first lap. Let's head back to green, see if maybe we can have a little bit calmer of a race, but there's going to be a lot of drivers out of this thing before this thing even gets started. We'll get back to green flag race on lap 6 of 41. There will be a lap car in the form of Ty Dent. Comes into this race currently running 8th in points, just trying to salvage every position he can now. And there'll be a lot of info for him to salvage, at least here when we get back green, because a lot of drivers are out of the race, including Zeke Marley, Tony Blazer, Jason Trost, Zach Rogers has retired. Also out of the race of the cars of Samuel Lite. Last time out's winner, Matt Ulsner, is out. Also Jake Baskinger, Marion Shallert, Crystal Reed, Joey Van Hoot, Luis Hernandez, Benjamin Miles. Points leader Morgan Grempler has retired. Sky Common, Stuart Gratton, and Austin Mongold are all out of the race. That leaves us a total of just 26 drivers out of the original 42, 16 drivers out of the race after all those incidents that took place on that first lap. Harrison Ponder is the leader. Second place, Amadou Diallo. They did not pit. Austin Weiner lines up third. Fourth, Nick Barney. Fifth, Jacob Cornigo. James Tyler, I told you he could move up into the top 10. He's got a chance today. He's sixth. Seventh, Nick Pericles. Skylar Johnson, eighth. Ninth, Chris Louvier. And Kayla Schmidt has moved up to the top 10 as we get ready to go back to Green Flag Racing here at Kentucky. Still a long ways to go. Green flag back out. Let's see if they can maybe keep it clean and green at least for a while here. I mean, 16 drivers out on the very first lap. Nice if this thing could go into a bit of a run here. Well, we almost just had a caution. Nick Barney and Austin Weiner getting together, but they kept it clean. And we are somehow still under green flag racing conditions. So Weiner, we know, did come to pit road. So did Nick Barney. They're trying to run down Harrison Ponder, but they're going to have to wait till the next restart because the caution flag is out again. And this time Mark Versky is involved and Carter Fargo. Fargo, who was trying to work his way up into the top 10 in points today, he's collected. And Kyle Sosnowski is also involved in the 14. As everybody tries to slow up in turn 3, get their positions here, I assume we'll see Harrison Ponder and Amadou Diallo at least come to pit road this time because they didn't come under the last caution, and indeed they are going to come. That's going to inherit the lead back to the pole sitter Austin Weiner. Let's jump back and see what happened. Looks like the incident maybe took place in turn 3 between Fargo, Versky, and Sosnowski. Well, this was a whole bunch of wadding up after everybody had tried to make their way by the slower lap machine of Ty Dent. And looks like Sosnowski's just going to turn Alex Tanker up into Kyle Collins. Corey Williams gets collected in this as well. And then here's going to come the shot right here from the 2, Mark Versky. That's the death knell right there for the Waste Management Chevy. And then here comes Carter Fargo. He's going to get a piece of the 2 of Versky. Oh, wow. Biggie Spencer. Nice avoidance there on the 70, who came right up across his nose. But for the most part, I'd say about 5 drivers maybe were collected in this one. Corey Williams and Kyle Collins. Don't know how bad the damage is on their machines, but they got pieces of this incident as well. That's our second caution. Let's head back to green one more time. Well, I'm not certain if it's the fact these drivers haven't been able to learn Kentucky yet, or the fact that they're just really trying to scramble for every position they can get, knowing that it's getting close to coming down to that 10-lap shootout for the championship. But whatever the case, we have been under caution twice, and we're only on lap number 10, getting ready to go back green on lap 11. Weiner is the leader. Second place is Nick Barney, who right now would inherit the points lead with the fact that his teammate Morgan Grempler is out of the race. James Tyler is in third. Chris Louvier now up to fourth, and Jacob Cornigo is in fifth. Zachary Chambers, Richard Johnson, Lisa Gonzalez, Amadou Diallo, and Harrison Ponder, I believe, are the top 10. Green flag back out. I think the one thing that's causing a lot of problems is that 19 keeps wadding everybody back up. And when the cars get wadded up, they're more likely to wreck us. Here comes Nick Barney. Big run through turn 2. And he's going to go to the point. Now, Nick Barney has not won this season, but he's been consistent enough to have the points lead. Last week, he lost it. Now he's going to try and gain it back. And the caution flag is out again. And I got to think, again, it's got to be something to do with the 19 car wadding everybody up and causing another wreck. But there's going to be more drivers involved in this one. Alex Tanker's been collected again. That 83 car has been tagged more than once here tonight. And it looks like he may be the only one, possibly Lyndon Wright. But caution flag's out again. Let's see if Nick Barney makes any indication for pit road this time, or is everybody going to stay out here and run under these pace laps? Well, Nick looks like he may be coming. Yes, he is. Weiner is coming as well, and so this is going to maybe play back into the hands of Amadou Diallo and Harrison Ponder. Nope, Amadou's coming to pit road. Is anybody staying out? Nope, pace car is a lonely man. As everybody's coming to pit road this time, so let's jump back and see what happened to Tanker. Well, this actually turned out to be a case of a slower car holding up a faster car, and the faster car not liking it. Kyle Thomas, who's encountered problems early on here today, trying to keep himself in the top 10 in points, didn't like the fact he was being held up by Alex Tanker, and he's just going to give him a little assistance to push him out of the way. And Tanker's going to come right up in front of Lyndon Wright, and is Lyndon going to get involved? Oh, he did get a tiny piece of it. That was kind of behind the left front where he got hit. Or right front, rather. Just in front of the passenger side door. Don't think that's going to be enough to cause any cataclysmic damage, but nonetheless, that's what brought the caution out. Spin down the back straightaway. Slower car of Alex Tanker. Well, I'll tell you what. This is not Las Vegas, but a lot of gambling going on down on pit road. A lot of different pit strategies, and it's shuffled this field up quite a bit from how it was when we were under caution. Amadou Diallo is now the leader. I think they went and just topped the fuel tank off. Second place could be James Shelley. Kayla Schmidt third. Aaron Henderson runs in fourth now with Biggie Spencer up to fifth. Skylar Johnson is sixth. Seventh, Kyle Collins. Eighth, Rovid Arbu. Ninth, Corey Williams. And Chris Louvier is in 10th. The driver who hit pit road as the leader, Nick Barney, will restart 11th. 12th is going to be Austin Weiner. Cornigo, Richard Johnson, and James Tyler. That's the top 15. Rest of the drivers on the lead lap are Harrison Ponder, Zachary Chambers, Nick Pericles, Lisa Gonzalez, Lyndon Wright, and Kyle Thomas now moving by the slower 26 to take that position away. One car still, one lap down, that's Ty Dent. Everybody else that was not mentioned is already out of the race, and we're not even up to the halfway point. Ty Dent moved out of everybody's way. Smart move on the part of the 19. Maybe, just maybe, we can get a bit of green flag racing in here as James Shelley moves to the lead. Shelley winning at one of the toughest tracks on the NNSCRA circuit at Thornton in what was a 1-2 finish for the Everham drivers, and he now is leading here at Kentucky, trying to become the first winner to go to victory lane for the second time this season. We have had 7 different races and 7 different race winners. James Shelley trying to break that up here as they're almost 4 wide. They are 4 wide. Austin Weiner, Biggie Spencer, Amadou Diallo, and Aaron Henderson, who wisely backs out of that, does the 99. Oh, Amadou getting close to the rear of it. Kayla Schmidt! Schmidt hangs on to it. What a save! Wow, that was nearly a wreck right up at the front of the field, but Kayla Schmidt, hands up on the wheels, is able to keep it together, and now Amadou's trying to turn Biggie Spencer. And Spencer clears up, and there they go! Henderson, Diallo. Zachary Chambers, Corey Williams is involved. And the caution flag is out again. And I cannot say Diallo, apparently. Wow, that was a fail. James Shelley going to lead us under caution, and the way things are looking, we may have only 10 drivers to finish this thing out. And I thought I just heard someone spinning. Nope. There they are. Wow, that's a lot of drivers that started right up at the front, too. Chambers, Diallo, Pericles. There's Corey Williams. Whoa, what happened to James Shelley? I think, did he miss pit road? Wait a minute. I'm just going to rewind it for a second here. He missed pit road. He missed the commitment cone. And I think Austin Weiner may have missed the commitment cone too a little bit. And they're still going to service Shelley's car? Well, that's a first. Well, everybody's coming in again to pit. Why not? I mean, they're going to be leaving with top 20 finishes anyway. Caution flags out. Let's see what happened. Another wreck right up at the front of the field. Well, I don't know what it was, but Amadou Diallo was pretty much asking for this. He almost turned Kayla Schmidt. Now he's almost turning Biggie Spencer. And there you see Aaron Henderson gets moved up the racetrack by his teammate Nick Barney. Gets into the 11, then comes down into Pericles, and that's when they all just shoot up the track. Biggie Spencer, just an innocent bystander, gets clipped. And then here comes Corey Williams. He's actually going to bypass Diallo. But there you see Chambers. He gets a piece of the 99. 99 then slides back down right in front of the 29 of Corey Williams. And somebody's front grille is actually flying in the air and lands in the infield. I think it might have come off of the 99. But that's a lot of hard impacts right there, and a number of drivers who were looking for a solid run here tonight were en route to it, and just getting way too racy up at the front, and that's what caused it, and a lot of follow-up wrecking afterwards. Number of drivers that are running well in points here collected again, and this is really going to be a point shaker. There's no doubt about that here tonight at Kentucky. So we'll get ready to go back to green. James Tyler was the first off of pit road. He'll be the leader as we'll get ready to go back to green. Chris Louvier now lines up in second. Third is Nick Barney. Kyle Collins fourth, and Richard Johnson has now worked his way up to fifth. Sixth is Lisa Gonzalez. James Shelley is now seventh. I'm surprised he's not starting at the tail end of the field because he did miss the commitment cone. But eighth place is Kayla Schmidt. Ninth is Austin Weiner, and Harrison Ponder completes the top 10. There's Jacob Cornigo, Rohit Arbu, Skylar Johnson, Kyle Thomas, and Lyndon Wright's the top 15. 16th is Biggie Spencer, and he may be one lap down, but Ty Dent is still picking up spots. He's now up to the 17th position, one lap down, as he continues to pick up spots when drivers on the lead lap have been wrecking. Green flag back out. And you see Ty Dent's being smart, too. He's moved down to the low line, lets them all go, and just waits for him to wreck, as I just heard some scraping. Did they just wreck? Oh, whoa, what happened to Kayla Schmidt? Something just happened to the 15, and Austin Weiner's got some damage, too. Did they get up into the wall? Whatever it was, no caution as a result. Oh, boy, this doesn't look good back here. Oh, they're coming to pit road. Whoa, Louvier through the grass. But Tyler, Ponder, Collins, and Shelley are coming to pit road. There's still no caution. Louvier went through the grass, and he went to his pit stall. That's not a legal way of being able to enter into your pit stall, but okay. Nick Barney is the leader now with Lisa Gonzalez in second. Now, does that mean these drivers are going to come in? Or what's this mean? I don't get it. All those drivers that were up near the front actually pitted. I wonder if maybe they realized they can't go the rest of the way on fuel, or I don't know what the case is, but whatever the case, they all dove to pit road, and Nick Barney emerges the leader, but maybe not for long. Lisa Gonzalez getting a nice run on the 16, trying to close in for the top position. Nick Barney is currently sitting as the points leader now, after he came in 18 points behind Morgan Grempler, who has gone to the garage area. Lisa Gonzalez comes into this race currently sitting in 22nd in points. Neither one of these Fords have been to victory lane yet this season. Good battle going on back here for third. Kyle Thomas, who was way at the back, was trying to work his way past lower cars. He's now in the third position, about to lose it maybe though, to Skylar Johnson. Skylar's best finish, of course, the runner-up finish to Joey Van Hoot at Talladega. And there's Jacob Cornigo in the 31. He's going to move by both Kyle Thomas and Skylar Johnson, move him to position number 3, with Richard Johnson right back there in what would be spot number 6. But the battle is on for the lead. Lisa Gonzalez has caught Nick Barney. Now will attempt to make the pass. Oh, wait. Oh, did I just hear squealing? Oh, I didn't. Okay, I thought I just heard tires squealing. Nick Barney trying to do all he can to hold off Lisa Gonzalez, as this is the first time these drivers have experienced a green flag run all night long. And here comes Lisa. She got the run to the inside. And the one thing I love about this that kind of plays off of that is these drivers actually making passes on the inside line. We've not seen this ever since I put Kentucky into our schedule, and Ty Dent has brought out the caution. His car sits in the front straightaway, and it looks like he will teleport to pit road. Oh, man, he was trying to salvage what he could, and it looks like somebody just flat out maybe wrecked him. I don't know. But Lisa Gonzalez got by Nick Barney when it counted the most. She's going to be the leader under caution. But I think these drivers may be hitting pit road for maybe the final time. Who knows? But Ty Dent, the reason for this caution, let's see who took him out. And believe it or not, it's going to be his teammate. The guy he finished second behind at Thornton. James Shelley is going to wreck his own teammate here, coming out of turn 4. And watch the wild ride he's going to give to his teammate Ty Dent. Right here, going to hook him in the right rear. Turns him up the racetrack, up and on his side, on his roof. Barrel rolling, flipping across the start-finish line. And the flagman No doubt about it. Watching a barreling, tumbling 19 underneath his flag stand knows that the caution flag is going to have to definitely come out. 19 continues to slide on his roof midway between the start-finish line and turn 1, and the car finally comes to rest. The fortunate thing was he was able to stop before the car slid back down into traffic, because right there are the two leaders, Lisa Gonzalez and Nick Barney, going by. They could have been very well collected in this incident. I don't know if it was the fact that the 9 just got too good a run on the 19 and couldn't stop his momentum, or if he wanted the 19 off track, or if he just wanted to get that position away from the 19, because the 19 at the point was running ahead of the 9 because James Shelley and others had to come to pit road just at the start of that green flag run. But whatever the case, a tough break for Ty Dent. His day apparently is over after a wild ride on the front straightaway. Well, we'll get ready to go back to green on lap 33 of 41, gives us a total of 9 laps to go. Now, Jacob Cornigo did not pit. Neither did Rohit Vidarvu. They line up in first and second place now. Then you got a lap machine of Chris Louvier. He's 15th. Lap machine of Austin Weiner, 14th. Lap machine of Harrison Ponder in 10th. Lap machine of Kyle Collins in 11th. Lap machine of James Shelley in 12th. 5 lap cars separate second place from third. Well, actually, then you got James Tyler, 13th, a lap down. There is third place. Lisa Gonzalez, 6 lap cars between her and the top 2. 4th is Skyla Johnson. Kyle Thomas, 5th. 6th is Lyndon Wright without a hood. Man, he's been having quite a night. Nick Barney now is 7th. 8th place is Richard Johnson, and 9th is Biggie Spencer. Those are the only cars on the lead lap. 9 cars on the lead lap. A total of... how many? 13? No, 15 cars on the racetrack. 6 of them are a lap down. But Cornigo and Vidarvu did not come to pit road. Can they make it the rest of the way on fuel if this thing goes clean and green to the end? We're about to find out. Hopefully no caution before we get to the checkered flag. Green flag is out. And we'll try our best to document you on what's battles for position and what is not. As, oh boy, Rohit Vidarvu did not get going. He's out of fuel and he just got turned in front of the field. Look out, everybody! Lisa Gonzalez has been collected. Harrison Ponder is involved. There's another caution and another lead lap car is involved. So Cornigo is going to lead. That, I think, was Rohit Vidarvu running out of fuel in front of the field. And so Cornigo is definitely going to have to come to pit road this time, I would think, because he and Rohit Vidarvu are on the exact same strategy. Oh my goodness. And Lisa Gonzalez, who had been battling with Nick Barney for the lead just moments ago, is now involved in an incident here. Contact between a lap car and a driver who ran out of fuel. There is Harrison Ponder. Vidarvu had to teleport to pit road. And I believe you're going to see Cornigo come to pit road here. I don't think he can make it the rest of the way. Well, maybe he can. He's not coming. Is anybody coming? Nope, everybody's staying out. The only car coming to pit road is the damaged machine of Lisa Gonzalez. Let's take a look and see how this started. And I'm pretty certain that Rohit Vidarvu had actually run out of fuel at this point. He was holding everybody up, lead lap cars and lap cars alike. Harrison Ponder trying to get to his inside. And I don't know if maybe Vidarvu was pulling down to the apron to get out of everybody's way and didn't know the 13 was there or what, but he just slides up gets turned up into the wall. Ponder hits the wall a ton as well, and then there you see Lisa Gonzalez, nowhere to go. 25 just takes away any opportunity to be able to avoid, and Lisa takes a hard hit there with the Snickers Ford. Man, tough break there for Rohit Vidarvu. Was trying to salvage what he could, but the cars just didn't have enough fuel to get there. Harrison Ponder, even though he was a lap down, was up inside the top 15, and Lisa Gonzalez had one of the 2 strongest cars of the evening, as we saw her battling with Nick Barney earlier on. Caution flag out. Let's see if this race will end under green, or will we end up racing under yellow to finish out this event. Right now, who can tell? We will get back to green with a total of 4 laps to go. More drivers in the garage area, Vidarvu and Harrison Ponder. They are out of the race. And so that leaves us a total of 13 drivers left to finish this thing out. However, only 8 of them are on the lead lap. They include Jacob Cornigo, Kyle Thomas, Skyla Johnson, Nick Barney, Richard Johnson, Biggie Spencer, Lyndon Wright, and Lisa Gonzalez was able to continue, so she'll try and salvage a top 10 tonight. Green flag back out. If the race has another yellow, the race will end under caution. That we know for certain. So we're watching the 5 of Kyle Thomas, seeing if he can make his way up here and bypass Jacob Cornigo within 4 laps. So he's got 3 cars between himself and Cornigo, and now he's got himself caught on the high side. Skylar Johnson now going to move underneath. So now Skylar Johnson is the new second place car, but now Skylar has a car underneath. Whoa, Kyle Thomas, what a save! And I think it was Richard Johnson that turned him, either him or Nick Barney, but he held on to it. We're still green. And Cornigo got kicked to the high side. Who's going to be the car to challenge? Second place right now is under contest between Richard Johnson and Nick Barney. They got to get up here to him. Tyler, Louvier, Shelley, Collins, Weiner, all lap machines. And here comes Nick Barney for the lead. He's coming to the bottom, trying to take the top position. Can he get it here in 3? Come on, guys, just get to the white flag and we'll race this thing to the checkers. Is there any caution? No, there isn't. White flag displayed. It's Barney, Cornigo, Johnson, and Skylar Johnson. Richard Johnson, Skylar Johnson. They're going to be the ones to sell it. Oh, Cornigo getting close there. Tries to make the move on Nick Barney. Can't do it yet. They're both to the inside of Austin Weiner. Cornigo's got to make a move here in this turn. Here he comes to the bottom. It's Nick Barney, Jacob Cornigo, racing out of turn 4 for the final time. They're going to be a photo finish at the line. Cornigo gets it on the inside line. Timed it perfectly, and Jacob Cornigo in a photo finish is going to beat Nick Barney to the stripe to capture his first win of his NNSCRA career and take the checker flag here at Kentucky. When he got kicked up to the high side 3 wide with all those lap cars, I thought that was all she wrote. I thought he was basically going to be a sitting duck and all those other lead lap cars were going to catch him and pass him like a freight train. But Cornigo strongly hung on that outside line. He battled back to the inside of Nick Barney and made the move at the right time to get Nick Barney at the stripe for the victory. And RCR actually goes to victory lane for the second straight time. Matt Olsner won at South Boston. So think of that. And Cornigo came into this race 25th in points. So think of what a momentum booster this is going to be for him in the standings. The points are so close right now, folks. It still is an opportunity for a driver to win the race and move up as many as 8 spots in the points. And so Cornigo, this is great for him. Nick Barney wanted to win this race, but I think he'll be satisfied with second. That will definitely give him the points lead back. Take a look at our survivors from this race. That's basically what we could call them. Cornigo with the win by 6 100ths over Nick Barney. Richard Johnson going to come away with a solid run of third. Skylar Johnson in 4th. And 5th place was Kyle Thomas, so he'll stay in the top 10 in points. Lyndon Wright, Hood, and all missing. He's going to still come away with 6th. He'll be in the top 10 still. Lisa Gonzalez going to get 7th. 8th place, Biggie Spencer. James Tyler did finish on the lead lap because he got by that battle for the win. He'll finish in 9th, and 10th place will be James Shelley, also on the lead lap. 1 lap down, 11th was Kyle Collins. Austin Weiner and Chris Louvier were 2 laps down, but they finished 12th and 13th. And then everybody else finished out of the race. Well, folks, our race is done here from Kentucky. Took a lot of wrecking to get to a great finish here at Kentucky, but great race nonetheless, and came down to a race of survival here. So, hope that you'll tune in for our next event, which is going to be coming, I believe, from a road course. I may be wrong. I don't know where we're going next time, quite honestly. But I do know that the Trucks and Mobile are taking a week off here this week because the Snickers Cup Series is heading over across the Atlantic Ocean to France for road course racing at Champs-Élysées. So hope you tune in for that. That's our next venue here on the NNSCRA Sports Channel. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's race. If you did, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe, become part of the crew today. Here comes your official full fishy results and overall point standings heading into our next venue here for the Last of Us Lite series. Be sure to follow the NNSCRA on social media. Facebook and Twitter links are in the description. As you've been watching the production of the NNSCRA, offline racing at its best. Okay, very quick work. Whoa, look out! Oh, what a save! Dougie Shears just got turned by the lap machine of Charles Sanford, but now he's got left side damage. But he still opens up his distance. He still keeps a distance between himself and second place McCurry. But all that ground he gained, he just lost right there. But what a save!